Hello everyone and welcome. I am Kriti and I'm the Customer Success Manager at SIG. Today, I'll be introducing the upcoming SIG Quality Model 2026. I'll also explain in this video what are the upcoming changes in the model and the reasoning behind it. Let's get started. Every year, SIG updates its quality models to reflect the industry standards. SIG's quality model reflects current best practices, but best practices may evolve over time. Therefore, the quality models are updated every year to reflect what is in the benchmark based on the 30,000 systems we have in our benchmark. The model update consists of three categories. The first one, recalibrating the metrics. All metrics in the models are based on the benchmark data. The systems in the SIG benchmark evolve over time. Therefore, we have to recalibrate the benchmark. The second category, adding, removing, or changing metrics. We want to keep the number of metrics manageable. The goal is not to overload people with information with 100 metrics, but to keep something that's actionable and people can actually improve their software. So if we believe there are metrics that are no longer relevant, we would like to remove them from the quality models. The third category is improve metric actionability. The goal of the quality model isn't just to measure, it's also to help people improve. Therefore, it makes it important that each metric has an actionable insight. The key changes in SIG model for 2026 are: the first one, we start with maintainability. Volume will be removed as a system property, as no actionable insight can be derived from it. Since this is a major change, I will explain this in more detail in a moment. In addition to that, we also change how system properties are aggregated to an overall rating. We used a normal mean in the previous versions, and now we are shifting to the power mean. What this means is a single high rating for a single system property would not have a disproportionate impact on the overall system rating. Second, for architecture, the knowledge distribution metric has been split into two parts, and each part describes a different meaning. The first one, knowledge awareness. This tells you who actively maintains a component and how concentrated that ownership is. The second part, team stability, that tells you whether those owners are consistently showing up over time. The open source health benchmark for 2026 yields a stricter thresholds for the model. And last, for security findings are now mapped to the latest version of OWASP Top 10. As mentioned, since the biggest change for 2026 model is the volume metric, I'd like to explain that in more detail. A natural question that might come to your mind is volume a bad metric? The answer is no. System volume correlates strongly with both project success and all other metrics of SIG maintainability model. However, SIG is evolving from an assessment tool to a continuous monitoring and governance platform. While volume does give a good insight into the size of the project, it does little in the actionability of a developer. Due to the lack of actionable insight from it, the metric will no longer be part of the SIG maintainability model. Does this mean the person years will disappear? No. We would still show the information. However, it won't count towards the overall rating of the maintainability. You can find more details about these changes already in our documentation. Here is the link. You could also just scroll through this and it details out all the changes that I just mentioned. In terms of when you can expect this change, if you want to be an early adopter, this is already available per 17th of April. And for that, please reach out to your respective customer success manager or reach out to our support department. From May 1st, this will be a default model for all SIG users. However, if you maintain your own scope files and you have defined a model field inside your scope file, it still needs to be manually updated by you to a new version of the model. Well, that's the summary of changes that you can expect from Model 2026. If there are still some questions, concerns, please reach out to your customer success manager. Thank you. Bye.